Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Death Stranding. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So, if I can say, when Death Stranding initially came out, I was pretty ambivalent about it. I thought that it looked pretty good, and it had a good cast of actors and actresses in it. That, as far as the acting goes, it should be good. But just I wasn't sure about if I wanted to be the delivery boy in the post-apocalyptic world, or seemingly post-apocalyptic world. I didn't want to be the Futurama, the Fry from Futurama, or the guy from Black Knight, or DoorDash or Amazon delivery guy. There's plenty of opportunities there if that's what you want. So it seemed a bit like a delivery simulation. Now, having at least starting to play the game, the terrain, which you will likely see a lot of, looks pretty good. Like near realistic, I would say, in terms of the details and how you interact. Another thing is just like walking or running around, climbing. It looks and feels pretty good. So there is an amount of interest that's coming into the game from my end, and then there is a almost mundaneness about it. Just kind of hiking around with stuff on your back. And that's actually not necessarily a bad thing. You can kind of look around while you're, sort of look around while you're walking to an extent, while kind of keeping an eye on your path. Just like when you're hiking, if you want to look around, you can do so and slow down. You can't keep up the same speed without knowing the path that you're going to be taking ahead of you and keeping an eye on it. So this is our very first delivery, and as you saw in the beginning, we had a vehicle. So I thought, maybe we can start off with a vehicle and then kind of see how that goes, and then start walking on foot or whatever. No. You get to start off on foot and maybe get a vehicle later. One thing at a time. Everything that you grab, you can grab with and hold with your hand, left hand, right hand, or put it on your back. As you can see, the backpack, or the pack of packages, is getting to be quite substantial at this point. There's a toggling with the run, so you hit it and then you just keep running until you toggle it off. As we're able to scan the environment, we can see not just... Yeah, you saw that too. The packages took a little bit of damage. You saw them flash red. So as I understand it, they have this yellow color, and then the more damage they take, the closer they get to red, which is the closer they get to being destroyed. So you don't want to lose your balance, because that will damage the packages. And as we get more packages, it gets more difficult to maintain balance, and the terrain will make it easier or harder to maintain balance. So going over the rocky terrain, if you're running, you're going to start losing stamina. If you're in the water, you start losing stamina. And the lower your stamina, the harder it is to keep your balance. And then, of course, depending on how many packages or what size packages you have, can't go that way. Gonna have to go down the stairs and go across. There's some rocks over here, we can do that. And you'll notice when you do a scan that there's different colors. There's the little red X's, there's the blue, there's the yellow. The blue is the more shallow water, yellow is a little bit deeper water. Get up, we get our stamina back, and then we get back into the water. Kind of see what the best way to go about getting across. This is the shortest distance, so I assume that would be probably best. If you grip for balance, that will actually help you maintain your stamina a little bit longer. But probably not great. You know, it's not like you're immune to stamina loss. So we got all our packs, plus I don't remember how many packs we were supposed to have. But we've got a couple of lost cargo. Yeah, that's definitely one. Ooh, that one's a big one. Approaching cargo weight limit. Make it easier to lose your balance. Oh, here we go. So now because we've got stuff over our head, or because it's getting heavy, so awkward and or heavy starts causing problems. It's hard to keep it balanced on your back. Ooh, there it goes. And of course, if you let it go too far, then you'll fall, and then you'll damage the bags, and then presumably you don't get paid as much. All right, we are close. Whoop. That was a close one. I kind of stumbled and caught myself at the last second. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. Yeah, we got some lost stuff. Our stuff plus lost stuff. So we'll just deliver everything. Ding dong, delivery. And there we go. Some damage, but not too bad. Getting likes. Likes. Appear to be the currency. S ranked, awesome. Delivered lost cargo to head of distribution, Central Knot City. 42 likes for that. 5% damage. We got 20 likes for that. distance, remaining distance. Another 42. 42 across the board. There we go. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.